I don't care what it costs. I want that birth certificate. I've got to get to Hammer before he does.
Martin?
Oh, Trish. Hi.
I need to talk to you, Martin.
Like a drink? I've decided to show my liver who's boss.
Don't try and avoid me, Martin. We've got to talk.
Look, Trish, if it's about Paula, it's not what it looked like.
It's not Paula.
I thought we decided to give up these endless scenes, Trish.
This is something that can't wait.
Well, it must really be something.
You can't go on avoiding responsibility for the rest of your life, Martin. You touch other people's lives and you owe them something.
I've managed all right up until now.
Remember the morning I was too sick to make it to Angela's wedding?
Oh, yes, the garlic prawns.
It wasn't the garlic prawns. I just said that because I didn't know how to tell you then. It was morning sickness.
You mean?
I'm pregnant, Martin. Dr. Thompson confirmed it yesterday. It's your child, Martin.
Well, how do I know it's my child?
It's your baby. You know that as well as I do.
Oh, Trish,
Oh, I promised myself I wouldn't cry when I told you. Wouldn't plead with you. But now look at me. I love you, Martin. And I want your child. I'll leave you alone to think it through. I don't want to force you into anything, but you have a child to think of as well as me now. How does it feel to be a father, Martin?
We can't avoid it any longer. We've lost our star boy. I suppose there's no loopholes in his contract.
Nope, he's got us over a barrel.
Chaos, all because of that Gary Lambert quitting. Gary's mucked up on my forward planning. We had months of good storylines in that Martin character. What's Gary's gripe?
Typecasting.
Oh.
Maybe it's money.
Oh, this is my writer for this next episode. Jeanette, our production assistant.
Yeah, maybe Gary Lambert's playing you off for more money.
No way.
Our budget wouldn't allow it.
Exactly. We'll write him out before he knows what's hit him. When?
He's unavailable after episode 270.
Okay, let's get cracking. Broken hearts will survive worse disasters than losing Gary Lambert.
The immediate problem will be...
Oh, yes. He was about to tell Trish.
Trish is Martin's long-suffering girlfriend.
Yeah, I've read the character notes, so got a pretty good idea of,
Right. We're going to marry Martin and Trish off, then start turning him into a goodie.
Everyone's sick of Martin being a heartless playboy.
Ah, so fatherhood suddenly arouses a sense of responsibility.
Exactly. Martin with a baby and new responsibility. But Lambert's leaving has put the kibosh on that idea. I wonder what this will do to our ratings. Our audience need a character like Martin, someone they can love and hate. A real bastard. Oh, I don't know. Maybe if we'd married him off, he'd have lost his appeal.
I mean, if you're worried about, pardon me, from the ratings point of view, what about a spectacular death? That always goes down well. I mean, lots of great ways to kill him off. Like this friend of mine, see? His girlfriend wanted to kill herself because he's a real pig to her. So she jumps out this window, but she doesn't die. Her fall is broken because she lands on him accidentally. He died.
No way. We can't afford stunts in this show.
Jeanette, it's going to be a long day. Pizza all round.
It wasn't the garlic prawns.
No, it was the script. Enough to make anyone throw up.
Oh, come on, Gary. Let's just learn the scene. It was morning sickness.
You mean... dot.
Gary, do it properly.
I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant, Martin. Dr. Thompson confirmed it yesterday. It is your baby.
No, it's your child, Martin. You skipped a couple of lines.
Oh, yeah. Well, they all sound the same.
Oh, you betcha. Well, How do I know it's my... Oh, come in faster there, will you?
Sorry, I'm not sure about this line. It is your baby, or maybe it is your baby.
That's the same difference.
But if she makes too much out of your baby, it might sound guilty, like maybe it's someone else's. Or maybe it should be, it is your baby, to bring home the reality to him.
I reckon it is your baby.
Yeah, you're right.
Won't do her much good either way. You can't marry her if he's leaving the soapy.
Broken heart.
Trish
has devastating
the night Trish is going to tell Martin she's pregnant.
Surprises for Paula.
Did you see Steve and Kirsty last night? All over each other like a rash. Yuck. I hate it when they're happy.
Yeah.
So they're in for it, I reckon. Hey? They've been happy too long. It's getting boring. Something terrible's going to happen to them. I reckon Kirsty's going to get off with that Carl fella. I mean, why else would they have him in the show? He must be there to stir up some dirt.
No, he'll get off with Fiona. She's been hanging around on her own for months.
That's a good point. They've got to do something with her. How about what I said last week? You remember? About maybe Kirsty having leukemia?
No.
You think about it. They wouldn't have had her faint at Angela's wedding if it wasn't leading to something. She's been a bit peaky lately. Nosebleeds too. That's a symptom. Look, Trish told Paula at work last week that she was pregnant, so she's got to tell Martin tonight.
And Dancing by the Royal Ballet.
Did you hear me? They've been saving it up as the cliffhanger for the end of the week. But it's my theory that she's not really. Not really what? She's faking being pregnant, trying to trick Martin into marrying her. Because we've never actually seen the scene where the doctor said, Trish...
Mum, sit down and watch your lousy soap. I just have to cook tea myself.
Thanks, love.
Won't work. Look, what we've got to do is to write Martin out without doing too much damage to the other storylines. Look at them. Half those characters won't know what to do with themselves without Martin. What the hell will they all talk about if they aren't plotting against him or lusting after him? Oh, Jeanette, we still haven't got round to spilling the beans on Martin and Hammer.
Oh. What about Martin and Hammer?
Martin is secretly the illegitimate son of industrial magnate Rod Hammer.
Oh, I see.
All those hints, months of clues laid out. Now we can't give it the payoff. Our audience won't care if a character who used to be in the show is...
Maybe,
Oh. What do you make of Trish as an unmarried mother figure, Jeanette? Might work. The network reckons she's too much of a wimp. The battling single mum. Might work.
Or maybe she isn't really pregnant. Maybe she's only pretending to be so he'll marry her. That happened to my brother-in-law.
No way we lose the baby. I've got a baby all lined up for episode 283. The network expected to be a big audience pleaser.
Mind you, the network won't like losing our gorgeous Martin. Do you realise that no-talent Lambert gets 2 bags of fan letters a week? 2 big bags.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to kill Martin off, it seems a shame to me to pass up the golden opportunity of the walnuts. Yeah, this guy I know choked on a walnut, got caught here, and it was like, his windpipe swelled up, and he was... Okay, how about Hammer decides to come on all chummy dad and arranges a meeting where he...
Sorry, no. The actor playing Hammer goes on holidays when we tape episodes 265 to 275, so we're sending Hammer off to a sanatorium for a bout of nervous exhaustion.
Work pressure, you know?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Where do you want it? Down the side here. Right? Okay, Ali, can I have you in, please, for a sec? Just up to here. There? No? Back. How's that? No, not yet, Bernie. Right, that's you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, can we have a voice level from you, please, Gary?
From here?
Yep.
There was a little girl and a little boy in the bath, and she grabs his rubber ducky,
that's terrific,
see?
Gary. We'll save the punchline. We're running a bit behind. Come on, we got 15 minutes of script to tape before we go home this afternoon.
I don't care what it costs. I want that birth certificate. Right. Slams down the phone. I've got to get the Hammer before he does.
Right, now you move across to the bar, whilst you, Ali, come down to about the top of the couch.
I don't understand that move.
Right, Ali, would you go back to your first mark, please? It seems we've got a problem here.
You ask Brian what my motivation is to get up and move on that line, will you?
Lambert would like to... You heard him, did you? Right. Sure, I'll tell you. Brian says you don't need one.
Martin wouldn't just get up and wander across the room for no good reason.
Brian says just do it.
Oh, charming. That's really charming. Motivation is a crucial part of an actor's craft.
Don't worry about it.
Brian says if you don't do it, he'll come down here and rip you apart. Now, that should be enough motivation.
Oh, fantastic. He just sits up there in his little room making idle threats and pushing buttons.
All right, hang on. Yeah, OK. Brian says he was joking. Right, have a seat. Yeah. Yeah, OK. What about Martin moves across to the bar to pour himself a drink?
That's all I wanted.
Oh, drink.
Do you realise that's the 4th double scotch he's had tonight? Drink will be the death of Martin, you mark my words. Oh, talk about hitting the juice. I wonder why.
Martin?
Oh, here she is. Martin, I'm pregnant. What a bit.
I need to talk to you, Martin.
You sure do, sweetheart.
Like a drink?
She's in trouble, if you ask me.
Decided to show my liver.
Either he'll deny the kid's his, he did that 2 years ago with Paula, or... Oh, well, maybe not this time then.
Look, Trish.
Oh, no, if he bullies her into having an abortion, they're missing out on a wonderful opportunity. Oh, maybe he'll go all possessive about the baby. No way he'll marry her, though.
You won't know what he'll say if you keep talking all the way through it. This is something that can't wait.
Well, it must really be something.
Yeah, see? He might be really nice to her about it. Might make him grow up.
He's rotten through and through.
People aren't ever all rotten.
They are on this show.
Well, Martin might... I think you'll be surprised. I'll bet he does the right thing.
No, they can't marry him off to a doormat like Trish. People would hate it.
Why are you being so pushy about it? You don't know what he'll do.
Aha! But I do know that Gary Lambert is leaving the show. Says so in TV World. So, there has to be some disaster to get rid of Martin. He can't get married. You should know that, Kerry, love.
Morning sickness. Dr. Thompson confirmed it yesterday.
You mean?
I'm pregnant, Martin. It's your child, Martin.
Well, how do I know it's my...
It is your baby, Martin. You know that as well as I do.
I don't like this.
Here we go. All right, Ellie, just take a break for a second, will you?
I don't like the lines in this scene. I mean, I know Martin might be a bit selfish, but finding out he's a father would force him to take responsibility, I reckon. I know my character, and he just wouldn't leave her there and... What's he saying, eh? Don't leave me standing here like a prawn.
What he says is Lambert writing this show now?
I may not be the writer, but at least let me do the actor's job. Look, Martin wouldn't sit there like a gormless nit. Oh, Trish,
I'll tell him with great pleasure. Listen, Brian, the director of this fine piece of drama, says that there's no time to change the script now. And anyway, Lambert, this isn't Shakespeare, you know.
Luke Skywalker and Han Solo rescued the princess, destroyed the Death Star, but there's...
G'day, Doug. Had your dinner?
No. Well?
Well, what?
Are you or aren't you?
Hey, Doug, I whacked some Sara Lee in the oven. You want a bit?
Oh, great.
I saw the doctor today. False alarm.
On ya.
Princess Leia, Han Solo, C-3PO,
Oh, ta.
R2-D2, and Chewbacca. And introducing
Jeez.
Lando Calrissian.
That was a close call, eh?
It's an epic of
I was
romance.
packing it dead set.
Well, you might have...
Quick, starting again.
Well.
can't be another car accident. We've already had 2 in the last 12 months. Oh, come on, come on. All we've got to do is to kill off that wretched boy and we can all go home.
OK. If we move the getting rid of Martin scene into the 4th
No,
segment...
I need that scene where it is. You've got to have a cliffhanger before the 8 o'clock ad break. It's a golden rule. You can't let your audiences switch channels at 8 o'clock.
Oh.
How are we going on this ep anyway, Jeanette?
Not bad. We can afford 1 more guest actor. Sets are fine. Except we've only used Martin's lounge room in 1 scene. Be good if we could use it again this ep.
Right. You want to write Martin out by killing him. Who in the show wants him dead?
Just about everyone.
Right. And you want to pay off the hints you built up that he's Hammer's son? Right, but we can't use Hammer because the actor is unavailable for the episode. Right, and we can afford 1 more guest actor.
As long as he speaks no more than 20 words.
Right. And you want to use Martin's apartment again? OK. A writer thrives on restrictions. OK, how's this for a plan? We introduce a new surprise character. Hammer's legitimate son. Let's call him Roderick Jr. He finds out that Martin is his illegitimate half-brother and is afraid that Martin is after his father's money. He confronts Martin at his apartment. They argue in less than 20 words. A fight develops. And then...
How does it feel to be a father, Martin?
Did Kerry tell you, Doug? My theory is she's faking pregnancy so he'll marry her.
Yeah, I believe that. But Martin wouldn't get himself caught and tied up. No way.
No, she'll have to stew in her own juice.
Oh. Kerry, love, what if I had been then?
Had been what? Oh.
Well, I could have been, easily. And what would you have done? Let yourself get caught and tied up? Or leave me to stew in my own juice, eh?
Kerry, what's it matter? If you aren't anyway, why go on about it? I would have... You know...
Don't get yourself all het up, love. No point in worrying about what could have been. And this is only a TV show. It's not like real life.
Things like that do happen, though, don't they?
I wonder what is going to happen to Martin.
Oh.
How will Trish cope with this double tragedy? Will Martin's killer be brought to justice? Will Roderick Hammer find out that Martin was his illegitimate son? And who took the walnuts?
Was tape check okay? Right, everyone, there's a 10-minute break. Hey, George, would you mind getting me a cup of tea? Right. Hey, Frank, would you get that chair out of the way, please? We don't need it in this scene.